The Bahamas looks like the kind of place that cannot be real. Turquoise water, white sand beaches, island hopping, luxury resorts, and some of the clearest ocean in the world. But before you book that flight or cruise, there are a few things you definitely need to know. From passport rules and safety tips to money, transportation, weather, and tourist traps, these are the top 10 things to know before traveling to the Bahamas. Number 10. Know the entry requirements before you go. If you are flying from the United States to the Bahamas, you should expect to need a valid US passport. US travelers are also generally required to show proof that they are leaving the Bahamas, like a return flight or onward ticket. Cruise passengers may have slightly different document options, but the safest move is simple. Bring a passport that is valid for your trip. Do not wait until the week before your trip to check this. Passport issues can ruin a vacation before it even starts. Number 9. Money is pretty simple in the Bahamas. The Bahamian dollar is equal in value to the US dollar, and US currency is widely accepted in Nassau and Paradise Island. Major credit cards are also accepted in many tourist areas, but do not rely only on cards. Keep some small bills for tips, taxis, beach vendors, and little food spots. You do not want to be stuck with a $100 bill when you are just trying to buy a coconut or grab a quick ride. Number 8. The Bahamas is way more than Nassau. A lot of first-time visitors only think about Nassau, Paradise Island, and Atlantis. And those are popular for a reason, but the Bahamas has more than 700 islands and cays, with Nassau located on New Providence Island. If you want a more peaceful or unique trip, look into places like Exuma, Eleuthera, Harbour Island, Bimini, or the Abacos. The vibe can change completely depending on which island you choose. Number 7. Plan your transportation before you arrive. In Nassau, taxis are common, but costs can add up fast. Agree on the fare before the ride starts, especially if you are going somewhere outside the main tourist zone. Rental cars are available, but remember that in the Bahamas, people drive on the left side of the road. If you are island hopping, you may need domestic flights, ferries, or boat tours. So before you book a cheap hotel far away from everything, check how much it will cost to actually get around. Sometimes the cheaper location ends up costing more once you add transportation. Pay attention to hurricane season. The Bahamas is in the Atlantic hurricane zone, and hurricane season normally runs from June 1st through November 30th. That does not mean you cannot visit during those months, but it does mean you should watch the forecast and consider travel insurance. The best deals may show up during riskier months, but cheaper is not always better if storms affect flights, ferries, or resorts. Number 5. The Bahamas is beautiful, but do not ignore safety. The US State Department currently lists the Bahamas at Level 2, which means travelers should exercise increased caution, mainly because of crime. The advisory also mentions swimming-related risks. That does not mean you should be scared to go. It means use common sense. Stay in well-traveled areas, avoid walking alone late at night, do not flash cash or jewelry, and be careful with jet skis, boat tours, and unfamiliar beaches. Also, do not bring firearms or ammunition, even accidentally. Bahamian authorities strictly enforce those laws. Paradise is still real, but you still need street smarts. Number 4. Budget extra for food. The Bahamas can be more expensive than people expect, especially in tourist zones and resorts. Imported goods, resort pricing, and convenience can make meals add up fast. But do not skip the local food. Try conch fritters, cracked conch, fried fish, peas and rice, johnny cake, and fresh tropical drinks. You will usually get a better experience and sometimes a better price by eating where locals eat instead of only staying inside resort restaurants. Number 3, pack like you are going to spend most of your trip outside. Bring reef-safe sunscreen, sunglasses, lightweight clothes, sandals, swimwear, a hat, bug spray, and a reusable water bottle. If you are doing boat trips or beach hopping, a dry bag is a smart idea too. Also, do not pack only beach clothes. Some restaurants, resorts, casinos, and nicer nightlife spots may expect a cleaner outfit than just swim trunks and flip-flops. Do not wait too long to book the big experiences. Swimming pigs in Exuma, snorkeling, blue holes, boat tours, private island trips, and Atlantis water park days can sell out or get expensive, especially during peak travel times. Also, read reviews carefully. A cheap tour is not always a good tour. Look for safety, clear cancellation policies, transportation details, and whether food, drinks, or equipment are included. Decide what kind of Bahamas trip you actually want. If you want nightlife, casinos, big resorts, and easy tourist access, Nassau and Paradise Island make sense. If you want luxury beaches and famous excursions, look at Exuma. If you want quiet, romantic, and less crowded, Eleuthera or Harbour Island might be better. And if you are coming by cruise, understand that a one-day stop is not the same as truly experiencing the Bahamas. You will get a taste, but not the full meal. The biggest mistake is assuming every island gives you the same trip. The Bahamas is not one single experience. It is a whole collection of different island vibes. Before you travel to the Bahamas, remember this. Bring the right documents, plan your money, choose the right island, respect the weather, stay aware, and budget for more than just the flight and hotel. The Bahamas can be an unforgettable trip, as long as you know what to expect before you arrive. If you could visit one island in the Bahamas, would you choose Nassau, Exuma, Eleuthera, or Bimini?